Hey guys, StoneCold913 here, bringing you a brand new game review. I know I haven't done one of those in a while. A bit rusty, bear with me. We're going to be reviewing Drunken Robot Pornography today. It's a game by Dejavon Games. It was early access recently, but today, or the day that this is coming out, they released the game full-featured, out of early access, on Steam for $15. The game is an indie arcade first-person shooter. That's what I'm going with, and I'm sticking with it. And I'll get into what that is when I get into the game. First, we're gonna jump into the options menu just to show you how customizable the game is, as far as how it plays. Got your usual, mouse sensitivity, game look sensitivity for controllers, massive volume, dialogue, music, invert Y look, resolution, full screen, graphics quality, vertical sync. You can rebind your keys, which is great. You've got 3 difficulty levels and some reset buttons. So we're going to go and we're going to hop into the game real quick to kind of get you guys to kind of understand how this game works. It's an arcade-style, leaderboard-based first-person shooter with giant robots as the targets. As you play and you get better and better scores, you rank up on the leaderboard. Whoa. And then the game just automatically puts you into the game so that, you can't keep talking about the leaderboards. But let's get right to that. So, step 1, jetpack to the Martini. Step 2, shoot the flashing bits of the Titan. Really simple. The controls are your usual shift, WAS and D, right, and space.
And now I'm gonna fix it.
And there's your character having a little bit of a talk. You can sprint. That's what your shift key does. So you only have one weapon. You've got a jetpack, which lets you do short-term flying. That's what the blue bar on the left side of the reticle is. And on the right side of the reticle is your health. On the bottom of the screen, you've got your time. On top is your score. After you score 1,000 points, the Titan will form. This Martini is worth 1,000 points. So, So as soon as the Titan spawns, you start shooting its limbs to start the destructive goodness. Lasers and explosions all over the place, and then you take out the core. And boom. I got a respectable score of 71,000, which I don't think it's that bad. So it's really hectic shooting against giant targets. They're not always as big as that guy. Sometimes they're smaller and they move around the map. There's many different maps like this one. This map that we're going to be going into is a multi-level cylinder.
They used to keep molasses here until the Great Leak of 2019.
Okay. So you get your jump jet, or your jump pad that lets you get to the top of the map. Don't fall out. Oh god, like that. And we're gonna go grab the Martini, and here comes the Titan. See, this guy, he doesn't have no tentacles, but he does shoot you. So you might want to take out his guns real quick. Oh god. Oops, another Martini. Let's go pick up that rapid fire power-up. Power-ups are also worth points.
The floor is still sticky.
And they only last so long. I got another score of 76,000. So that's an approximation of the kind of shooting that'll go on. It gets crazier and crazier as you go on in this, which is I'm going to call it a thinly veiled single player. It's single player. You're playing solo against pre-programmed and pre-created robots and levels. And there is a story.
Matsumoto, you miserable wastrel of an ape! It's Tim, your former bartender.
After you finish the first two
I burned down your bar, Ruben. That
levels,
was me. I'm not sorry.
You get this.
Yes, I quit, and I stole all your other robots.
So there is some voice acting. You know, you heard the voice from your character that you play. You can go to your bar. You can read the sign that says that it's been burned down. Blah, blah, blah. You can go to your apartment. And that's the single player. You finish the first 3 levels. You go to the transport tunnels. There's more levels on that section. And it continues and continues until you find the asshole that burned your bar down and stole your robots. So, that's the single player. Wonderful, wonderful way to get used to the controls and how the game plays. If we go back out to the main menu, we have a section called Play Challenges. Every week, there's a brand new Battle Royale challenge. Where you come in here, they have a different map set up with different goals. And you can either watch the show, talk trash and discuss the show, and this button just kind of closes the game out and brings you to a YouTube video. I'm smart. So let's click on the Battle Royale. Pre-flight, Battle Royale 7, no sanctuary for avians. There are already tons of people playing the game with crazy high scores. We're going to go in, we're going to fight. This is actually, I believe this is modeled after the 3rd level of the single player. If a little different. So, same idea, run around, hit the jump pad, get up here, go pick up some power-ups. You're going to need them. There's going to be an invulnerability power-up that shows up later down below. Your targets are spawning from the sky, trying to come and kill you. The rapid-fire shotgun attack is great. See, there's the invulnerability I was talking about. You get all these titans. And you just gotta survive and shoot them and get as much points as you can in the time allotted. I'm obviously doing a very poor job of this. Well, actually, I've just killed one of the titans, which is better than I've been doing lately. And I died. So, going and landing in the titan, not a good idea. You hit continue, and it brings you back out to the main, to the Battle Royale menu. If you click on Play Challenges again, there's a couple of other modes, Cocktail Hunter and Endless Titan Survival. One of the great things about this game, and what I think sets it apart from some other arcade-style first-person shooters, is the customizability of the game. You can create your own maps and titans with an in-game editor. Over here, under the Create sub-menu, you can create your own Titan or Arena. I have a Titan that I have created before. This is Bitch. This is what he looks like. He has 5 feet with Ugg boots, and he floats on a bunch of little helicopters. He's really, really terrible. I sat here and I played with the editor for a little bit, and I gotta say, it's a very good 3D model editor. It's based off of a peg system, so you click on one of these little pegs, and you hit the A key to add things, and you've got arms, wings, plates, decorations, jaunty attire. I could totally put a mustache on my guy. Weapons, and huge parts, like these shoulders. But yeah, you go over to the editor, you can hit save and play, and it'll load up, it'll save your guy, and load him up into one of these pretty plain looking maps. This is my guy. He sucks. I don't know. But yeah, so that's the editor. I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. You can, and yeah, I haven't played around with the level editor, but I'm not the guy that's gonna come up with your, crazy giant awesome levels. That's the community. The game is Steam Workshop compatible, which means you can go into Steam Workshop through the Steam interface and download a whole bunch of maps and giant robots. I'm sure somebody's already figured out how to make one of them look like a dick. I'm gonna be blunt with you guys. And they have a playground, which is just a link to all of their stuff. And that's Drunken Robot Pornography in a very wide look. It's a lot of fun. I have not yet gotten to play it with friends, but that's just because it's pretty obscure and nobody really knew about it. But I will be bringing you a couple of episodes of Drunken Robot Pornography with Crazy Cake in the near future. The game is, again, out on Steam for $15. Today, their release date, they are doing a 20% off sale, so the game is $10. I recommend picking it up. It's a great game from an indie developer. So, yeah. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to put a link to Deja Bond Games' website in the description. I'm going to put a link to the Steam page for Drunken Robot Pornography in the description. And as always, I'll see you at the next game. Stone Cold 913, Drunken Robot Pornography. Later.